Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and you're back once again with the Train Fever Mainline. Today we start our adventure here just outside Shermer, and as you can see it's quite the spectacle that we've got going on. The reason that we're starting here is I'm anticipating, well, any time soon, a couple of goods trains to come tearing into life. Right about. Oh, I see. Look, right on cue. There's one coming into your left-hand vision there. Yes, I've changed my mind. In that way that I so regularly do. The main line is now populated. This is the goods main line, obviously. We have both a Spinwood and Widdershins line set up and running with 3 trains apiece. And as you can possibly make out there, CSX fans, we've opted for SD70s on both sides. Yes, I've decided that since an awful lot of wagons top out around the 110 to 120, flipping heck. I'll do you in a minute, mate. All right, okay. Look, I'll sort you out. Don't worry. I've got you covered. I'm doing an excitable intro. Yes, given that an awful lot of wagons kind of top out between 110 and 120 kilometres an hour, I've opted to go for trains that do about the same. And as you can see, I chose this one because we were about to have 2 pass each other. We've got 3 running in each direction, and at the moment we're only running food route type stuff. Really, the language could be so much better, so much more elegant, but it isn't. Anyway, yes, some of these make a profit occasionally. As you can see, we're topping up on cattle here, and finances, please. Not an awful lot of money being made at the moment, but that will soon change. For today's agenda, leads us gently by the hand towards fitting some cross-country goods pickup type stuff. Still focusing on food. But fundamentally, it's all about the goods right now. Let's zip across here, and then we'll catch the next one turning up just outside. This is Hogsmeade, isn't it? Nice Asgard, you fool. Hogsmeade's around the corner. No, yeah. So just outside Asgard. But yes, it's all about the foodstuffs at present. And then later on we'll add a little bit more into the action. But I'm hoping that today we'll put our first Australian service into action as we watch this chap come round the corner. Because I mean, well, why wouldn't you? You know, that's jolly pretty. It's all very attractive. And actually, what's made the biggest difference is running trains in both directions. That's helped. That it's still a massively unprofitable service, but I've got the best part of $2 billion in the bank, so I'm not that fussed about it. I'll be honest with you. Anyway, let's roll the intro and pick things up from there. Okay, so I've got just about all the icons in the known universe turned off at the moment, apart from trains, and that was just purely so I could actually spot a couple of trains that were about to overlap. If we call up the route meter, you will be astounded to learn that both these routes are burning cash, and at the moment they're both in a sort of higher profitable area. So you can see that they're not going to be making much money. Good news is that at the top end we've got plenty coming in, and that's jolly nice. So what we need to do is identify whereabouts we're going to. No, don't want towns. Want goods. Where needs connecting up. So this is already. In fact, if we put, let's think, truck stops are probably the best way to go here. No, that's not it. Why are you not being picked up as a truck stop there, Sunshine? Did I click the wrong one? Bus and tram stops. Yes. Oh, it counts as it's stations, isn't it? So what we're looking for is any kind of either food manufacture or processing. So, see, look, here's one out in the middle of nowhere. Perfect for a bit of train action, that one. Should we just start there and see where it leads us? Hey, how about we start here and see where it leads us. Now, actually, I might not use a train for this. I might use a ship, because we could ship that down quite readily to wherever this is. What's that? Hogsmeade. That is Hogsmeade. I'll tell you what, while we're in the area, let's not call it West. Let's call it Mainline. Main? Yes. Thank you. Right, okay, yeah, let's do that, because shipping is a thing, and I haven't done too much of it yet, so that would possibly make some sense. Yeah, possibly. But no, we will get to an Australian train today, at least one. My thinking is that for kind of outlying areas, the Australians might serve purposes quite nicely. The only challenge I've got here is what route to take things. Now then, these are not actual fields we've got going on here, so if we get some country road, or maybe actually we'll use town road for this, because you never know, we might be able to encourage the town to grow in this direction. I know I've never had any success with that in the past, but someday it might work. Someday. We'll go straight past these pork barrels, or will we? Nah, they're in the way. It's like they're gently reminding me. You did mention you were going to pay these back at some point. You've got 2 billion. What exactly are you waiting for? I'm not waiting for anything. I'll do it when I get round to it. Probably could happen. Right. Okay. Right. So let's bang that in there, and then probably something a little bit more slimline to get through these maddeningly offset pillars that we've got going on. Oh, I love a maddeningly offset pillar. So it's a lot easier to think. That one. Right, okay, now then, I think if we were to slice through there... Go on, slice. Gently. Negative. Okay, fine. Meanwhile, road vehicle 87 is pestering me. Hang on, we'll just get this replaced. You just want a little yellow van, alright? Okay, it's not complicated. Van, yellow, little. I've gone past it. Because you weren't paying enough attention, were you? You were glancing around all over the show and not in fact paying attention. Right. That won't be the last one. They're all going to start hassling me soon enough, I would imagine. Can we get through here? Yeah, we can. Alright, okay, so if we head out through there onto this junction. Nah, let's go. Let's get under the bridge, right, and then we'll rock it around the corner a little. And then keep rocking in the free world. There we are, marvellous. And then we'll do a quick crossover on that, and that will do nicely. So then if we put a port here, now there aren't any bridges to take care of. That makes life a little bit easier. I mean, don't get me wrong, I should probably change the bridges to be a little bit higher above water level, but who has that kind of time? Right, okay, now then, we'll bang this in right about there. That would appear to be a sensible place to put it. And then hook this up. We'll go country for this one, thank you. Country medium, yeah, job good, and marvellous. And then we'll stick a quick truck stop on there as well. No need to be overly technical with it. Don't be overly technical. Okay, all right. Now, I like the entrepot JODs rather too much. So, you know, with a bit of logistique thrown in there just for laughs. Right. Okay, that's splendid, I suppose. And then up here, we will stick the reciprocal half. Now then, how much... One field will be removed. Well, I'm quite happy to pay the price, providing we can get the port close enough. Quite a lot of alliteration going on there. Right, now then. What if I... can I not... There is a mod somewhere, and I don't have it. There's a mod that allows you to reverse which way round the port kind of sits. But I want this to be within range of the farm, so I don't have to do trucks at this end. Now then, that's lying just a little on the low side. Yeah, sure. Let's have a landslip straight over the port side. That's terrific. I'm going to replace it. You know, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to bang it in so that it looks all right. Let's just shrinky dink that down some. There you go. And then a bit of that to just smooth it out. And then see if we can get a road path in here. We can. Okay, that's a start. Are you in range? Si, senor. Marvellous. Apparently this is Mega City 1 out here. Yeah, if you like. Right, now then, let's bulldoze that. Bulldoze that. Confirm destruction. Why are you living all the way up there? Come here. Come here. No, that's now sitting with the achievement buttons. I can't have the confirm button sitting on side. There you go. Right. It's because I'm playing at a wacky resolution, in case you hadn't guessed already, that things are now, you know, just settling into the new way of things. Really? Are you that desperate to do it again? Yeah, no. If something's worth doing, it is worth doing in a at least 3/4 arsed version. Right, there we go. Marvellous. Good. Now, I think also this steel mill here may be able to be hooked up to this port system that, well, you say system, port, singular, that we've got going on here. I mean, obviously not now, because we're not yet running those chaps as part of the setup. If we bung this on the other side, expertly placed. Yes, I know. That's the material we usually lean on here. So there we go. Right, Lower Hogsmeade out to allegedly Mega City 1, which you've just flown past. You haven't. You're not there yet. Out to there. All right, tremendous. I think 2 ships ought to do it. Anyway, this is going to be... what do you actually do here? Oh, okay, right, yeah. So this is going to be food. It's not food. Well, it is food. It's, let's see which farm this is. This is Drover's Run. So this is Drover's Run. Possibly should be an apostrophe in there somewhere. Unless it's multiple Drovers. Depends how many Drovers you get to a pound, I suppose. Drover's Run shipping. Groovy. Oh, I love employing a bit of a ship. Hold on, there you go. See, look, I did tell you more would turn up. We're going to address them as they pop up. I mean, really, if I put my thinking cap on once in a while, I'd do this at the point of actually creating new routes. There you go. Don't need to replace now. You'll self-serve there. Right. Okay. Let's find an appropriate ship, shall we? Now, what I'm after is speed more than anything else. These big fellas, I don't really have a problem with the big fellas. You know, I think they might service our purposes. 36 kilometers an hour versus 30. Have we got a little tiddler that will just you know, really rip it up? Speed is what we're after. I've got no ship mods at all installed at the moment. That's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. We'll have a pair. There we go. Off you go. I think that could well pick up, especially since we've got you. Come here. Sit over there for a minute. We've got some kind of processing going on here, possibly. I could be wrong. Either way, it all helps. So I don't want to set you both now. I want to leave one of you by the side to come back to later on. Can I? Thank you. Right, you get on to Drover's Run shipping. There you go. And then you will leave you in the shed up there. Mental note, don't collapse it just yet. Right. Okay, and then we're going to need a little van route here, I suspect. Or maybe one truck will do the job. From Hogsmeade, whatever that is, Sidings, out to the exchange there at the blunt end. What are we going to call this? Well, it's going to be food. Now, you have to remember your naming conventions, man. They're there for a reason. They're there to help you. Could happen. See, look, delivery, yes, versus supply. Right, well, which case, this is going to be a supply. Supply, yes, then what? Did you not read that properly? No, I didn't. Okay, so this is going to be Hogsmeade shipping. Yeah. Hogsmeade shipping to hogs, I believe. Is that not what we do? It is. Except it's hogs ML. And I don't think you used the double hyphen there. I think we went with one. Do try and maintain some consistency. Good. Right, that's that. Now then, buy me some truck. Where have I left the trucks recently? Turn depots on, would you? Oh, there's one hiding in this wooden glade. All right, come on. That's my to-do list over there. The other on this side is the things to not forget about. Right, one big truck should do the trick for the time being. It might not be able to keep up later on, but for now, KFC truck, gotta be. It will do the job absolutely nicely. So this is a supply, yep, hogs meat shipping. There we go. Right, that's everything that needs in order to work. I'll set the second ship in motion presently. If we keep an eye on the first one, there it is. I hadn't anticipated ships today, you know, but there it is. It's happening. Off you go there, Tiger. I don't anticipate you're going to make me much money. We'll keep an eye on that. When that hits the other port, if I notice, we'll get the other one in motion as well. Right, you need a little van of some description. Not a problem. Have this one here. Good, that's you. Right, and then you are running the black UPS van. If it is a UPS van. Is it? I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, it's a van. And it's black. There we go. Off you are. Yeah, go. Good. Right, and then shut up and leave me alone. Now then, right, let's turn that off. Let's turn... no, keep stations on. Okay, right, what's next? What else haven't we done yet? Okay, we've got this chap out here. Now, that's useful because it's a baker. Well, you know, it's food processing. So, where makes the most sense to hook this up to? I mean, obviously you've got the town here, and if we thought this through, hang on, I'm in the process of thinking it through. If we thought this through, then something that ran from Mos Eisley here out along here, maybe we pick up, because I don't know how well you can make it out. So here's the passenger line running there. We could probably sit on the passenger line, which is a terrible idea given how fast it goes. But let's not rule it out just yet. Possibly follow the passenger line, come out here to a station, and then continue the journey over to, what's the one on the corner? That's Mega City 1. And that way we could just shuttle between each, which would mean that we'd be able to bring goods back again. Okay. That feels semi-realistic. Now then, I think I forgot to... No, I didn't. Never mind. It's okay. I'll shut up. I was about to say that I think I might have forgotten to hook that one up to the main lines there, but no, that is connected. Also, someone said that I hadn't connected Minas Tirith. I have. That's all linked up on both sides. I went round and double-checked it. If I have missed one, even if you're not 100% certain that I missed it, wang it in the comments. I'll go give it a look. Right, okay. You sure you want to do this? It's going to be fearsomely complicated. Only in a track laying sense, you understand. But it is going to be fearsomely complicated nonetheless. Yes? Okay, why yes? Because it's a nice idea. We can get these logs along the way as well. So if we put the goods station out here, and then we can truck in logs from there, logs from the food plant. No, logs from here, and then food from there. Possibly bring us up. Interesting. We should do that as well. Sorry, another thing on the old to-do list there. There's going to be 15 of these. I think I've done 3-4 so far. So they're just gonna keep popping up. I'm not going to make too much of a song and a dance about it. I'll just get it done as they happen, because an efficient system is a system. All right, okay. Well, maybe a second thought process on that one. No, hold on. I've got a second thought process, and that is that what? You've got this as well. Okay, I've got it. Right, I know what I'm doing. Or at least I know where the station's going. that's a start, I suppose. Right, now then, trains, yes. Goods, right. And, station, okie dokie. And I was thinking terminal there for a moment, but I'm going to need some throughput. But we're going to do the kind of right angle approach deal that we did outside Asgard. Which is currently assigned as, it's not Pleasant View. What's the one? Pseudopolis. There you go. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. We'll use Uncle Flexi here because Uncle Flexi loves it, and 4 tracks will do the trick. And we'll go for the standard kind of 360, 400 meter station there. High speed, obviously, electrification naturally, and we'll whiz that around like so. Like so? I think like so. Let's have a quick look and check we can get across the wasteland here, because what we're going to want to do is run those tracks up to hit the tunnel, so to join in with the tunnel, because that next good stop that we've already plumbed in with no purpose at the moment is actually on the passenger line, so it would make sense to make that kind of viable. And that we've got a bit of a lip there is also helpful. I think this might be the spot. Let's just add the second street connections. In fact, let's no. Don't go crazy with it. You end up not using them and just plumbing them in for the sake of it. Let's go for street connection A, both. How about that? Yeah, all right. Yeah, that looks viable. Okay, now find the bit that you were at beforehand, where you had a little bit of a rise going on at the bottom end of the station as we look at it here. Can you find it? There you go. That looks about right. Or it looks about workable, let's put it that way. So this station might not be in catch... Oh, hold on. If I can make it in catchment of that, that's going to save me a lot of effort. Right, there you go. That. I like it. I'm buying it. Okay, now some prettification is going to go a long way here, but for the moment we've got something that will work at least, and it's going to need a truck stop nonetheless, because we do have to move some stuff around. If nothing else, what we need to do is make deliveries to the town here. Is this Trumpton that we've got here? No, it's LV426. Turning town names off, it does test your inward knowledge. Where the flipping X Trumpton then? Oh, it's over there somewhere. Or it's over this way. Yeah, somewhere out there it is. Now, for those of you unaware, Trumpton is a lovely, charming children's television programme from the 60s and 70s in the UK. Right, look at this. There's cattle waiting to be picked up, look. And it's arriving. I happen to turn my attention in this direction at exactly the right time. It's almost intentional. There we go. Right, I can leave that alone. Now then, we're going to need some kind of clever Y-shaped junction going on here. So first off, let's get shots of that. The complaintometer, the complaints department has lit up. Oh, I can't get to where I... Shut up. But that's, that's part of the course. Let's get me track up here. So, yeah. And then rock this forward. Now, how have I done that at the other side? Because I did something that worked out. It was nice and symmetrical, and it was really quite well done. At the end of the day, I don't know. I'll fiddle until I find it, I reckon. So you're going to need some form of crossover going on here. So I've left enough space. Let's do it. And actually, we've got so much distance between here and the destination in both cases that I can be quite languid in my hooking things back up onto the routes that they're supposed to go. And then you need both of these going over that way, both of those going over that way, and then everybody's happy and we all have a party. Right, okay, so All right, settle in, kids. I think this is going to be what we're doing for the rest of today. You go out that way, 103. Okay, you go out that way, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the speed as a means of kind of creating some virtually symmetrical kind of approach here. I know it's like some science, but it hasn't been. It's not exactly perfect, but it's not 1 billion miles away. A couple of million maybe, but certainly not 1 billion, and 1 billion's a long way. Right. Okay. Now then, if I want you, which I do, over here, let's use these masts as a guidance method. See, that works. Okay. Yeah, but does it? Don't start celebrating too soon there, bucko, because you've got to go the other way as well. Yeah, have some faith, baby. This is going to work. Oh, flipping heck, it has as well. All right, okay, yep, good. It's spaghetti, but it's my spaghetti. I made it with my own wheat and my special kitchen grinder. Good, there you are. Look at that. That's a junction to behold, to celebrate. Might need to double slip some, if not all of this, but I'll worry about that once I start setting up routes. For now, however, tasty. Right, let's get this road in before the belly aching becomes unbearable. I'll tell you what, I'll even give them an upgrade, and I'll explain that that was probably the reason I did it in the first place. Do we want to do some kind of... okay, so you've got... That's downhill. What about this bit over here? What's the prevailing? Well, I'm going to need to connect the goods transit kind of system up to this. I think I'm going to keep it old school and just wang a quick tunnel underneath. I think. You know, why innovate when the existing methodology works just fine? Right, give this enough room to get round the corner sveltly, and then connect you up onto there, and everybody's less gripey for a little while. I'm sure I'll find a way to make them gripey again later on. Okay, right, that's the receiving end done. Well, you say done. That's the receiving end. Yes, okay, finish your sentence there. That's a good one. Now then, this one's got the most opportunities to kind of spread the love, because we've already got this kind of extension line here kind of set up. Hi, folks. Just a heads up, may well be coming through. Yeah, so if we hooked out from here, try and get underground quickly. I think we're going to lose several of these, but we'll probably get underground before those. Continue along here and then hook up alongside the passenger route, and then continue alongside the passenger route, although you're going to want to be on the other side of it, really, aren't you? Although we could pass through the station. I mean, that's going to create some disruption, but the station does have double platforms going on. Obviously, the way I've got the route set up is they're both working off the central platform, but I can tweak that. Or am I thinking that's an up, up, down, down? I might well be doing that. Well, whatever I'm thinking, it doesn't work, because it falls apart as soon as you get to the station, because we actually want to be on the outside of the outskirts of the city. So, if you were to... We'll mirror this bridge over, and then, what do you think, under or over? I've always been a fan of an under. If we can squeak an under here, while we're still banked, get under there, come out the other side of the road, go top side of the city, and connect onto there. Right, okay, everybody clear? Good. Break, go get it done. 3, 2, 1, Wolverines. Okay, there, it's okay. I'm fired up about this, as I'm sure all of these merry citizens are as well, who are going like, why are there bulldozers outside the house, Daphne? I don't know, Ted. It's Ted and Daphne, everybody. Say hi. Okay, now then, I think a little bit more down bubble would probably be appropriate at this point. Yeah, let's keep it short. I don't like big changes in altitude for goods services, because it feels like, you know, you're really putting excess strain onto your locos that maybe they're not suitably equipped to handle. That said, the game allows it, and therefore just deal with it. Right, can we get under here? Go on. There it is! Yeah, perfect. We might get away with not having to bulldoze anybody. Though I know, it seems like an unusual thing for me to be celebrating, but I am doing. That's brilliant. Now then, we're going to need, and here's where too much curvature is going to come into play, but we are going to need some points here. Now, if you were to allow me to diamond this, it would make everybody super happy. You go, yeah, too much slope. Yeah, I know, isn't there? All right, we'll go just one way, and we'll see if we can make that work. Right, okay, let's pick this up from here. Right, whiz it around. What sort of speed are we getting there? 90? 90's fine. Start bringing it back towards surface level. Okay. Alright, we'll accept that, because that's worked. Although, what's the elevation difference between this and the passenger route? We're lower. Okay, fine. Alright, keep it coming along. Now, you don't need to go super fast. It's colliding because it's trying to match the tunnel up. We'll go around. We'll keep it a safe distance to avoid upsetting anyone. There we are. Right. Okay. So we break the surface here. That's nice. We're going to be able to get alongside that passenger line, no problem at all. Good. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh, hey. Oh, marvellous. And other such noises. Right. Okay. You now need to just... If I take you all the way to the end, are you going to... No. Let go of what you're doing. Hit the cross button very carefully. No. Back in the dark days, that was something that was likely to cause your game to go. And we're done for today. When did you last speak to the autosave? And you kind of go, I didn't ever talk to the autosave. Oh, hold on, have we got enough room to get around here? Yeah, I thought as much. Oh, phooey. Yeah. Okay, we're colliding with the tunnel. This first line, I've cut it too close. Ah, you nana. It's not the end of the world. We can make it work, but we're going to need to bulldoze. And bulldozing the underground is always a delight. Don't take out anyone's house unless you have to. Obviously, we work on our standard policy, which is if it happens, we'll just apologise, and they'll be fine with that. Right. Have you got it? Have you got it? You have got it. Okay. Right. Keep coming around here. 85's okay because we're still in the acceleration zone, possibly. Then we'll do the other one going back this way. Yep. Okay, right, now, if we do the one that cuts closest to the existing tunnel... Okay, it's a bit windy, but it's okay. Right, get as far as that. Right, bulldoze this. Now, there is a chance I went a bit deeper there, so this might not connect. Alright, it connected. So, everything I just told you was nonsense. Stay snapped there. We don't need to dig more tunnels than is absolutely necessary. What have I done here? Why are you frowning at me? Please don't. All right, let's. Because it's doing something a bit odd. All right, okay. Well, you shouldn't be too surprised about it doing something a bit odd. It's not like you're conventional in most of this. Right, there we go. All right, okay, good. Now, this end, this is the easy side. Okay, so that's the easy bit, more or less, kind of taken care of. Now then, if I put in some quad track here, I'm not going to set it on the passenger line because that line that it's intersecting there is jolly profitable, and therefore it would be somewhat foolish to disrupt that service. In fact, I think it might be the most profitable line I run. Hogsmeade Pleasantview, yes it is. No, hold on, no it's not, it's the cross country. Atlantis Hogsmeade, second most profitable. Okay, we don't want to be messing around with that which is paying the bills. Not if we can help it. Right, keep this coming. This is all marvellous. Exactly what this does to deliveries, I've got absolutely no idea. And that makes me oh so happy, because the whole purpose of this freight mainline notion is to kind of go, what if, and then see what happens. Once I've got it all established, and I think there's probably another. So if you think that we've got the Spinwood, we've got the Widdershins at the moment, and then there'll be another 4, 5 Spinwoods and another 4 or 5 Widdershins going on. Because each cargo type is going to get its own services. And we'll have them all stop everywhere to start with, and then later on we'll work on tweaking that. See, look, this could work. This could work. We might need to remodel the upper deck. All we need to do now is just get under there. Don't worry about the subsidence. Trains aren't that heavy. Right, now then, if I go under there... Oh, look at that! Oh, you big special thing. Right, okay. Now, we don't need to be quite as aggressively downhill. Can we get... We can get away with that. Oh, wonderful. Oh, that's... Oh, isn't it? Oh, doesn't that just make you feel like something just happened there? I might even spend some special attention points on here and bring the tree gun out for a special tour. Now, are we still underground? Not quite enough. What are you clipping with there? You've surfaced? Right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Can we do anything at all here? No. We need to stay under for a little bit longer. Hold on. There was a flash of I'll allow it, which is what we want. Go on. There was 1 pixel there that I was allowed to build on, and I have now... No, construction's not possible. Are you trying to grab the wrong bit, maybe? There we go. Okay, we're back. Alright, this is good. I like it. We're coming out. It all looks brilliantly safe. That has actually gone decidedly well. I know that those Flying Junction fans out there are all going, Flying Junction, because that's all that Flying Junction fans ever say. Their answer to every problem is Flying Junction, obviously. What's the matter with you? But I like to studiously do things my own way. Exactly how studious that is a subjective question. Right, now then, if I go... I'm going to regret this. If I do that, can we get across here in one? I'm sure we can. How many pillars do you need? You've got an awful lot of ground you can play with. Right, concrete bridge, you do need some pillars. You would prefer to go over it at right angles. I can make that work. I've got enough space to play with. So if I go over like that, I mean, that's going to lead to quite a stiff turn coming out the other end. Let's just risk it for a proverbial biscuit and see what we manage. All right, no collision, no collision, no collision. Oh, of course, if I want to go at a jaunty angle the other side, not a flipping problem. You know what else isn't a problem? Yeah, no, it is a problem. No, that's no good. We want to go this way. And what I don't want to do is have to cut it incredibly... I don't want to put a massively sharp corner in here. Let's give it a go, see what it looks like. If we delete that back just a touch, and then see how obnoxious the corner ends up being. Actually, it's not too dramatic. And you get to kind of mirror the curve of the train tracks. We all like doing that. Kind of go like, look, honey, we're alongside the train tracks. And she goes, whatever. And you kind of go, no, it's it's a good thing. She'll go, yeah, all right. Are we nearly there? I generalise because I care, friends. But there we go. All right, that's connected back up again, and we've done something wacky in there, which was not necessarily the aim of the game, but it is the game that we have played nonetheless. Right, on we go. That's quite a lot of groundworks you're putting in there. Is it strictly necessary? Well, to keep it on the flat, I suppose it is. All right, okay. I'm not thrilled. Nobody asked if you were thrilled. Okay, yeah, that's nice. I like it. We end up with this kind of cliff top style motif, or cliff edge motif, or just a big hole in the ground, which is what we've actually built there. Bit of sliceage. But if we take out the smoothing tool here and we just do this side, maximum firepower. Yeah, you see, we do that, then you do end up with something that is moderately, and that's good too. Yes, beautiful. Right, okay. Now then, let's not hang around. We want to get just past this bit of road up there, and then convince it to connect up. You say convince? It's not going to take much persuading. It's just going to do it first time. No swan necks, nothing ugly. It's just going to get it done. Just like that. Not like that. Just like that. Alright, magic. That's the easy side done. A round of applause for everybody, yourself included. And you done. Good. Alright, that is a fun route. Okay, so we've got more food processing going on out here. We don't have any food processing down there, which means that we could get some drop-offs going that could yield something yieldable. Now, I mean, the only potential downside there is that you've got another one just here. Is it connected up? It's got a truck stop there. Are we expecting visitors? No, we're not. Who is this? This is the Wonka factory. Now, we could run Wonkas out to... oh, look. There's action happening all over the place. We ought to check in on it before we leave today and see what it's up to. Yeah, Wonkas could get to just about anywhere it likes, really. But it's going to either need a little shunty train of some description or something more robust than that. But where we're going to benefit is that we do have a farm there. So that's going to drop off down at the station, which may load up our newfangled train to then drop off over here. Now, it's not going to be brilliantly profitable, simply because it's kind of backing up on itself. But I think there is cash to be made if we take it far enough. Anyway, less yammering. More Mega City 1, please. Now then, what are you going to do here? All four of those are already connected up. You've got to get them over to this side. When have you got to get them over to this side? It doesn't have to be immediate, does it? We could possibly come out. So we go to single track going through the station. And then it's a tunnel-based exit. And as if by magic, we've got a train demonstrating that right now. So then we re-emerge down here. That's... No. You've gone far too far off course by that point. So I think this end might be a washout unless we do an over. Oh yeah, an over could work. All right. What manner of junction do you call that? A brilliant one. All right, pause. We don't want to disrupt the good services we've got going on. But we're going to need that. We're going to need that to behave a little bit better. Right. Okay. Now then, what's your goal here? What's your plan? Well, you still need all four to be able to communicate with one another. That's number one on your list there. If we take those round like that, yes, and then we take that one over here, yes, right, and then we take this one over there. Don't give me too much slope. Oh, I suppose there probably is, isn't there? Can I keep that on the flat for a little bit longer? Yes, I most definitely can. Right, okay. Do it again. Right, you're going to need to erase more of this. There we go, because we're going to do this first bit flat. All right. Turn the bulldozer off. You don't want to have an accident. Industrial bulldozing accidents have been known to occur on this channel. Right, keep it going around the corner. That bit was fine, but you're just going to want to keep the elevation at the same level. And then you will have, I promise you, enough space to pull off that which you just attempted. So if you bring that out just a smidge more, because then with the extensive double slipping, we shouldn't have a problem. Right, so you can get out to there. 102, you don't even need to get that far. 90 should do the trick. And then you do that. Right? Slip, 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 slip. Bingo. Yes. Oh, yeah. And this one? Oh, yeah, absolutely. If it can be slipped, slip that thing. Right, good. And then, now then, I want this to, if I had my camera on, you'd be able to see it, but kind of uppy and downy at the same time. Right, you're merging onto the existing goods line there. Talk to me about whether this is going to work as soon as the autosave has finished playing its merry tune. I don't think this is going to work the first time. I think it might be close. Or not. No, okay, fine. And no siree, Bob. Okay. Further thought is going to be required. All right. You realise you're now deleting further and further up the track. I am, aren't I? And that's fun. Look it up. It's in the dictionary. Right. Have I got enough room to make up? Because what I now need to do is, you can come off down here. I don't mind that it's bridged. That's added drama, and therefore extra value for the viewers at home. Do the inside first. Get as close as you can to the existing track. Now we're on full bore downhill here to make that happen. All right, so you've done that. I need you to go that way. When I say you, I mean the piece of track that I'm about to build. So off like this sort of deal. In fact, like that. I also don't need you going downhill. All right, and all we're concerned about at this stage is how ugly does that make the junction here? I mean, I'm more than happy to have a couple of swings at this. All right, so we got that to start with. That's so. I think if we bang... Oh, hold on. Oh, no, wait. All right, just take that as far as there. What does that look like? That's a bit of a worry, isn't it? Yeah, it is a little. But you're not far off. You're not far off. You could leave it in, and you could argue that the trains can get through there. Apart from this one, which might have a bit of a crisis occasionally. But anyway, that's why we keep a bulldozer on staff, is for just such an eventuality. Right. Okay. So if instead of what we've got now, if we did this, but leave the bank intact. Because by doing that, it means that we don't have any kind of bridge support type stuff going on. Now, you're going to need to delete that part because you've wrecked the curve. And then if we can get a bit of bridge, I'm happy for it to happen. That's almost down at ground level again. And plus you then get this rather elegant cliffside. It is elegant. Hush. Right, okay. And then we've actually got the freedom to build out from here wherever we feel is most appropriate, which today is there. Really, is that most appropriate? Oh, totally is. I commissioned a map, and we had some druids out with divining rods, and they go, "No, this is the most appropriate." You kind of go, "Is it? Okay, good. Right. Well, we'll do it there then." Who's griping? Someone whose road has been disrupted. Which was the last road I disrupted? Oh, no, it's not. It's the goods line. The goods line's complaining because I've deleted it. Fine. Now then, can I get over to there? You can. It's not the most attractive junction ever, but it is somewhat functional. Keep that going to there and try again. Go on. All right, that'll do. That's fine. Slow to 64 is imperfect. We may revisit it later on, but what we end up with is this, which is high on drama and low on saturates. Okay, right. So we now need to curve this round here, and then we're back over that way. It's not quite as the crow flies, I think you'll find. But all right, if I do that, let's just see what happens if I wang it over here. Well, if you wang it over there, you're 11.5 million quid lighter, but your angle of attack is almost right. Right. There you go, to there. Okay, look, quite a lot of it's underground though, isn't it? I mean, that's not going to make for the biggest scenic goods train action scenes you've ever done. Careful, everything you're doing here is bad. You're likely to upset the nice game. Patience is critical for this kind of stuff. In fact, I'm not even saying that out loud, but that thing that I was just about to say out loud, vis-a-vis the last time I actually had the game crash on me, I was about to say, but I didn't. And therefore, the universe is no longer going to come and get me, because we all know how the universe likes a laugh. Right, okay. Okay, now that's good. I've provided my own air quotes there. Let's see what happens, because I'm a big fan of let's see what happens. Well, what happens is that, and I like it. I think that looks nice. We may even change up the bridge type just to keep things special. What else have we got? Bridge type? No. Is there one you're particularly looking for? Not really. I'm just looking for one to make me kind of go, oh, I'm of a mood. That will do. That's nice and modern and expensive looking, rather like myself. Let's fling this round here. Well, okay, this was the difficult side, and it seems to have yielded to my unerring will there without too much of a scrap. And that's good. Right, what we don't have is signals, but signals are for the weak, as you know. But we do have this rather lovely kind of spiraling Y shape going on. Right, okay, let's route it and see what that looks like. Pink, good choice. Let's start up here. Right, there you go. Moss Isley East to this one, LV426. Moss Isley to LV426. That's a direct route these days. Then you can come back and go to Mega City 1. And then from Mega City 1, you head back to here again. Okay, let's have a look and see what we did. Well, everything's on the wrong side of the track. Good. Well, that's a solid start. Now then, where do we fancy going? I think what we're going to need to do is do some slippery. There you go. See, that did something. Let's do some more. If we do all the slippery that is open to us here, just the two, really, not more. No, there's one. Look, that would do one, and so would that. There we go. Right. Okay, slippery made a difference. It made some difference. All right. So what are we thinking? Do we want to go up, down, or up, down, down? Let's go something like that. Okay, fine. So we've gone one. On the way back, we'll go two. Yep. Now they cross over each other. Is that what you want? Has to be done because they're coming in like this, right? So that's got to happen. All right, now let's figure out why it doesn't like switching track coming back out the other side. More slippery? Oh, I think that's inevitable. Gov. You've got one here. You just where else can we slip here? Well, that's slipped. That is two. I've already done this. That's fine. All you're not doing is you're just not routing correctly. In fact, it's the way in that's wrong rather than the way out. So on the way back out again, why are you upset with me? What have I not done, or done, or done and not done? No, you could easily make this happen. I think what might come to our rescue here is signals, which are, as you know, for the week. There you go. See, I fixed it. Good. Right. And then if we do the same here, I suspect it might, or it might not. Okay. Are you suggesting you're now not able to do the do, like Betty Boo? You're slipped. Where do you need to get to? So if you're, oh yeah, it's object. I tell you, okay, I'm going off the pink rapidly. You've come in that way and gone back out. So then you've come back in this way. We want to follow this here, which you can, because that's all fully legit. It'll be the station I've got it going to. Platform, beg your pardon. And that's down here in Mos Eisley. Okay, fine. If we have it going into the other platform, everything will be dandy. So Mos Eisley, I guess 5. There you are. See, that's got it. Right, okay, that looks like it might work. I need to go and check the other end just to make sure, and then we'll fling some wildlife up here and see what we win. Let's go. Now then, are we needlessly coming above ground there? We are rather needlessly coming above ground. We could stay at altitude here, come out a little bit later, and things would work just fine. But I quite like the kind of split emergence from being underground. I think that looks quite nice. It might not be the most efficient thing in the world, but when have I ever been bothered about being the most efficient thing in the world? No, you got that wrong. There's being somewhat inefficient for just out of being organic and lovely, and then there's just making a hash of things. Right. How's that looking? That's looking winning. Okay, cool. Now then, I'm going to sling. How many are we going to sling? 2. 2 will be enough for now. We may need more, but I'm going to sling 2 services up here, and they're both going to be Australian in nature. But before I do so, because I'll regret it if I don't do this test first, I'm going to make sure that I can get out of the depot onto these lines. You're going to need to show me where the signals are. Well, that one's... Oh, no, it's there, look. Okay, right. Okay, that's that one. It's there. It's that tiny little speck. And then one on there as well. That should be enough. Okay, so what's this going to be called then, senor? This is going to be... I think we call it a supply, or do we? Yes. Yeah. Supply. No. Let's call this a. We need a third tier. Let's call this interior. Is it though? Let's call it processing. Is it though? All right. I preferred interior. Better name pending. And that's Mos Eisley. So that's Mise and LV, which doesn't have a short code. Ooh. Well, no, okay. We've got some that only have 3 letters. This one can have 5. Oh, you feel special. An MCO, which is one of those that only has, and this is food. Don't know. Brain's leaking out of my ears. Right. Okay. So we just need to make sure that we can get something from the depot out onto this platform here at Mos Eisley, which I suspect we can't, because I suspect someone hasn't set it up. That someone is me. And what are you going to do? Well, hold on. Look, you've got a lot of points going on here. So how about, in the first instance, what we do is just we'll treat this as a simple kind of, you know, once you're established, you never need to do it again type of an idea. All right, snap onto that. All right, okay, that's keen. It is, as you say, keen. If we slip that one as well, then it can get to either platform. Right, okay, let's go bang a train on there. Let's unpause the action, bang a train, and we'll see what's what. But I'm liking the looks of all of this gubbins that we've got going on here, because this all means that we've got profit waiting to happen. Supply Duff Beer, is that you? Yes, Gov. You got 290 waiting there. How many trucks have you got on your route? 2, 3. How far is your route? Please hold. Where are you going? You're going all the way down here. I think you could possibly tolerate another truck on there. Let's get that going now. Because all of this is interconnected. Everything is connected, and therefore making sure it works as often as possible is probably a very sound idea. Let's put this West Coast King on there. No idea whether that's the right one to use or not. Probably not. Right, you are doing supply Duff Beer. Right. Go. All right, good. Since I've got you here, are you hooked up to auto replace? Because if you're not there, see, we'll do it while we're in the area. That'll keep you amused, and you can have the scary truck. Because why on earth would you not? Right, splendid, good. Now then, we're coming out of this one. So this is the primary depot, and as mentioned, we are going Australian. I haven't and. Given China's proximity to Australia, as in it's closer to Australia than the US is, we'll bang the Chinese wagons on this. Now, I do have some Australian wagons, but I think they're only coal hoppers at the moment, so it's not going to be entirely appropriate at this point. Right, what do we like the looks of? I quite like that, although I like this more. There's no notable difference, just a livery change. I think I've got a few more down here as well. Where are we? There you go. See, look, we've got the 92. We got some of these. Got some. There's some trains. That's the Black Caviar edition there. And I'm betting what I'm currently pointing at here is that these will be. I don't know. I'll probably completely Horizon. Surely that's Australia. But I could be committing complete travesty in that these are actually from New Zealand or some such, but it seems that that's not the case. Okay, right, what do we like? I like these orange ones. Hey, who'd have thought it? What's this thing? Pick black for current livery. 10-4. Okay, good. I'll take one, please. If you'd like to add that to my account. And then we want the food wagons, and those Chinese food wagons were absolutely spot on. Now then, I've got something special in mind for Europe as well, just not today. We'll go with the black, and then what do you think? 240? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. 240 would probably do it, you know. Keep going. 300. 300 is a good number. All right. Okay. Good. Buy 2 of those, and set them both in motion. Yeah, set them both in motion. Interior. There we go. Off you roll. We'll trust in their own ability to split up. Not least of all because when they head out initially, they're going to have to queue to get onto the main line, and they're going to disrupt passenger services as well. Which is always fun. Right, there you go. Come on, camera, play the game. All right, okay. Well, the use of the Chinese wagon there may be not the most aerodynamic, given that they're slightly taller than the loco. But I don't currently see that as a deal breaker. There we go. Apologies for the slightly juddery. Interestingly enough, if you're going along the track, no problem. You go along here next to the track, no problem. It's when you get reasonably close up to the loco and watch it all going, it gets quite dramatic. There you go. Here's an action shot for you. There it is. Okay, smashing. Right, that's going to wrap us up for today. Now then, next time I thought I might have another look at passenger services, specifically those of the interior that we haven't hooked up yet. There's a little bit of work to do there. Oh, you know what else I didn't do, but probably should, is arrange it. Let's see if I can do this in record time. Is arrange deliveries from here out to LV426. Now then, I think, yeah, there we go. We've got a delivery yard there already, but what is that delivering to? How much blue have we got? No, there is zero blue in that bit. We've got a tram station. Yes, we've got two nice... LV426 is quite nicely planned out, you know. Even though I say so myself, having done it myself. We're going to need some on both sides of the station. Right, okay, we'll do street level. What was I talking about? Filling in the gaps is what we're talking about. Is those who have so far been neglected, we will come for them and we will save them. By which I mean we'll put some interior trucking services. There you go. Yeah, this is now a truck unloading zone. All right, good times for all of us. We're going to need to turn that on. There you go. Right, and then we need to do the other side as well. Yeah, like so. Right, and then a nice simple route. Red's good. Yeah, I like that. Do we have a truck stop here? What was all that talk about entrepots and geodese and so forth? Oh, that was somewhere else. Okay, all right. Well, you're going to need a bit of road first. I thought you were finished. You can't leave the job half done because you will forget to do the second half of the job. And then the job will remain half done and everyone will be sad. Yeah, some of that, some of this. And bang it out over onto a nice bit of connecting road. Like that. There you go. See? Easy. How do we get over to the other side? Oh, well, this is where this piece of bridge becomes very fortunate and a clear demonstration of my masterful pre-planning. Okay. You sure about that? Yeah, look at it. Look at that. Look. Look, that's all intentional, that is. Right, okay, so we go from... You still haven't placed it. Oh, you ruddy Nora. Large truck station. This nice piece of straight road here would suit one of your favourite kinds of truck stops. All right, okay. You can either build it now or build it later. All right. Yeah, there we go. Right, bulldoze it. No, that's not the bulldoze button. This, yes, spin it. Right, you are. Oh, yeah. This is gonna be unfortunate. Right, okay. Try doing it. Set the road back in, and get it straight-ish. Well, when I say ish, I mean straight. That to there. No, now it wants to fight you. You had something beautiful there. You'd created a flawlessly straight bit of road. And now it hates you. Doesn't hate me much. Right, and if we do that, and yep, and then if we do whoop, and then if we do this, go on, just get through that. That's it. That's near enough. Then you get rid of that. Trust me, there's method in what I'm doing here. And then you can potentially just wiggle it a bit like that. Right. Then you get rid of the nonsense. And you end up with something that looks like a dog's dinner. Perfect in every conceivable way. And then we're going to need to do a quick... No, hold on. The better way to do this is going to be to do that. That's it. Good. Then delete the rubbish. Then get the smoothing gun. You get the idea. No, whoa, you've still got the bulldozer activated. Gently. Smoothing gun. More smoothing gun. There you go. That's it. Ease it back into reality. Jolly good. Right, okay, now then, get this flipping route up and then get back to work. You've got a video to finish off. Right, okay, so you go from there to this one. Is that the one? Yes, it is. Back to there. All right, and then back to that one. Right. It's a little ugly. Yes, I agree. But it will get the job done. So what's the naming convention on these? It's like delivery or something, isn't it? Isn't it delivery? Is it delivery? It is delivery. Right. Delivery LV 426. Perfect. Good. Okay, LV 426, welcome to the world. This has taken a slightly weird route on the way back, but if it makes it happy, I'm happy for it to do it. Have we got any truck depots nearby? Just asking. We have. Although I think that might be a tram depot. It is a tram depot. Anyone want to sell me a truck? Or am I buying my own truck shop first? Buy your own truck shop. I mean, they're cheap as chips and they cost next to nothing to run, if anything at all. And the upshot is you then own a truck shop. Shop. Right. No. Yes. No. Adequate. Right, little vans, please. We'll take a few. How many's a few? 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should do the trick. Delivery LV 426. Go. Right, good. And as timing plays into our hands there, you'll see that the first arrival has arrived. Welcome there, first arrival. What are you carrying? Absolutely nothing. That's okay, to be expected. Right, I've been Colonel Fat. Look at that. Look, there's a train happening over there. How much are you carrying there, Chief? 70 of 70. Everything's worked. Look, there's a hovercraft. How many are you carrying? 7. Well, 7's a magical number. The vans are rolling out. The train is rolling out. I, too, am rolling out. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on the next one. And hit the like button on this one if you liked it. Because that's what it's there for. I'll be back with you again soon for more that is similar. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. Now, that's what I call progress. Yeah, it might have taken an hour to get it completed, but that's a line that I've got a high level of confidence in. Meanwhile, I've noticed already that since upping the winner shins and the spinwood, I've no idea if that's the right way around or not, since upping that to 3 trains per route, they're both starting to pick up significantly. I'll show you at the start of the next episode, but if you were to imagine the amount of stuff we've got waiting, it's significant. Anyway, there's a lot more of this still to come. Something new every episode, rather than a bit of navel gazing and rearranging deck chairs. We'll press on with some major construction projects, and you're going to want to subscribe to make sure you keep up on that. So do it now.